Hey kids, how are you? It's great to see you. Thanks for coming back and checking in with us for our Kid Life Midweek Bible Study. Now, we're in a series called Superfan, and we are learning to be super fans of each other by showing kindness. Now, do you remember what kindness is? Have you got it down yet? Okay, well, here it is. Kindness is showing others that they are valuable by how you and I treat them. So if we want people to be kind to us, maybe we should be kind to other people. Well, listen, if your parents aren't in here with you right now as you're watching this, you might want to go get them. Maybe a parent, mom or dad, it doesn't matter, a grandparent, or even an older brother or sister, just somebody who can help us out with this, okay? Because here's what's going to happen. Parents, I've got a game that I'm going to entrust you to do with your kids real quick, okay? You're going to need to gather some random articles of clothing, whether it's gloves or hats or scarves or pants, socks, shirts, shoes, whatever it is. The more variety, the better, okay? So you're going to gather up all these random articles of clothing. And here's what you do. You're going to set a 3-minute timer. And you're going to see how many of these pieces of clothing that your kids can put on before that 3-minute timer goes off. Okay, and I'll tell you the purpose of this in just a minute. But go ahead, gather up some different items of clothing and set a 3-minute timer and then have some fun seeing how many pieces or articles of clothing your kids can put on in that 3-minute window. Have fun, and I'll see you in just a minute. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that game. Hopefully it was fun for you. But here's the thing. We were putting on as many articles of clothing as we could in a 3-minute window. Now, here's the reason why I did that. Our memory verse this month is Colossians 3:12. And it says, "You are God's chosen people. You are holy and dearly loved. So put on tender mercy and kindness as if they were your clothes. Don't be proud, but be gentle and patient." Again, that's Colossians 3:12. So that's just a fun way to help us to remember where to put on and clothe ourselves with mercy and kindness, okay? So be working on that memory verse, Colossians 3:12. Work on it. Now, our lesson this past Sunday was on the story of Ruth and Boaz, and Naomi was in there as well. So the whole point was to show us that we need to be kind to our family and friends. Now, you may not remember the lesson right off the top of your head, so why don't we have the guys over at the So-and-So Show give us a little friendly reminder about the lesson. Enjoy it.
Let's see here. Cool cat. This one's for you, Cookie. There we go. You can get that later. All right, let's see here. Team Awesome. Steve, the cameraman. Here we go. Nice.
Did you get Valentine's for the crew?
Yeah, I did. Let's see. You rock. Oh, I know who that is. That's Michelle. Michelle, you rock. Ready? All right. Let's see here.
Do you have one for everybody in the?
Oh yeah, I sure do.
Right.
Oh, best hair.
Oh.
Yeah, I know who that is. Definitely Kellen. Here you go, Kellen. Yeah. Oh, you might like this one, Brandon.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Good friend.
Aw, that's so.
You are an amazing co-host.
Oh.
Hilarious and intelligent, always eager to learn and to support me in my career and creative endeavors.
Thank you. That is very nice of you.
And
Okay.
you are very, 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 very,
I'll just get this one.
very, very.
Hey, everybody, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Woo! Yeah, go love.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm celebrating Valentine's Day. I'm a big fan. Woo-hoo!
Okay, well, if you are a big fan, then you should know that that is not the proper way to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Sure it is. I've got pom-poms and everything else. I know how to be a fan. It's all about love and kindness and woo!
Okay, could you stop that? No, my friend. Valentine's Day is more introspective, more thoughtful. Like this. Roses are red, violets are violet. This day makes me sore, and so does a pilot.
That's terrible.
I'm a true fan.
Oh, whatevs. I'm way more of a fan than you'll ever be.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Got a game to prove it?
Of course I do. It's time for Fantastic Fan Tactics.
All right, here's how we play Fantastic Fan Tactics. John and I will demonstrate how to be the best fan for a bunch of different sports and events. It's up to you to decide which one of us has the most fantastic fan tactics. You up to the challenge, John?
Oh, I sure am. Let the games begin.
Tennis.
Are you kidding me? That was out! Ref, you need glasses!
Soccer.
Oh! Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Ole, 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 ole. Hey! Ole, ole.
Is it over?
Bowling.
Woo! Oh, yeah! You got 3 strikes in a row.
You're out of there!
No.
Chess. Spelling bee.
C-T-I-V. Introspective.
You forgot the E! You know better, Devin! You know better! Come on!
Good effort, Devin.
Bible story time with Kellen.
All right, my favorite part of the show.
Yeah, go Kellen!
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys!
Hey.
Hey, Kellen! We're huge fans.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm a huge fan of you too.
What's the story today, Kellen?
Well, today we're telling the story of Ruth, a beautiful picture of kindness. And to help me tell it, here's the So-and-So Show players! Ruth lived in a country called Moab. She got married to a man from Judah, but sadly he died, and so did his brother and his father. So Ruth was left all alone with her husband's mother, Naomi.
Oh, Ruth, what am I to do? My husband and both my sons have died. I must return home to my own land of Judah.
Oh, Naomi, I will go with you.
Oh, no, dear, you are not from Judah. I can't do anything for you there. No husband, no home, no money.
I will not leave you. Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. I will die by your side.
Well, I see you will not be convinced. So, okay, you can come with me.
What are you waiting for?
No.
Oops.
So Ruth returned to Naomi's homeland in Judah, to the city of Bethlehem. They didn't have much, so they needed to find food and a way to make a living. So Ruth went to a field of one of Naomi's relatives to collect grain left behind by the harvesters.
So glad there's barley for me and Naomi to eat.
She worked hard all day, and the owner of the land took notice. His name was Boaz.
You're the woman that came with Naomi, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Ruth.
Well, Ruth. Feel free to come and pick barley in my fields every day.
Oh,
I will make sure that you're safe and that you always have water to drink when you're thirsty.
oh, why are you being so nice to me? You don't even know me.
I have heard how kind you have been to Naomi. May God bless you and protect you. Come, eat with me and my workers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You coming?
Yes.
Ruth and Boaz grew very fond of one another, and soon the two of them were married.
I promise to love you, Ruth.
And I promise to love you, Boaz.
And I promise to take care of you and Naomi.
Oh, God has been good to me. I thought my life was over, but now my life is good again.
Let's dance. Oh, that's cool.
And not long after that, Ruth gave birth to a baby boy named Obed, who would one day be the grandfather to a shepherd boy and king named David. The end. There is a lot of kindness in that story. God was kind to Ruth and Naomi, even when things looked like they were hopeless. Ruth was kind to Naomi. Boaz was kind to Ruth. Doesn't it make you want to go out there and be kind to someone right now?
It sure does.
Yeah, but it must have been hard for Ruth to be kind when things were so rough for her. It's hard for me, even if I don't get sleep or have heartburn or something.
I know. And for some reason, it's even harder to remember to be kind to your friends and family.
Yeah, why is that?
You know, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're around your friends and family the most, so you start to take them for granted.
Plus, they get on your nerves more.
Why did you just look at me just now?
No reason. Hey, thanks for the story, Kellen.
Con mucho gusto. Be kind to each other, fellas.
Bye, Kellen.
See ya! Do I get on your nerves?
I mean,
Am I getting on your nerves now? Well, how about now? How about now? How about now? How about now?
reveal the question.
Oh, when is it hard to be kind? How about now?
Someone gets on your
How about now?
nerves.
How about now?
Yes.
Or when you're having a bad day.
Or sometimes it's hard to be kind to the people you're closest to, your friends and your family.
But it's always possible and always worth it.
So true.
Yeah.
Talk about it together, and we will see you next week on the So and So Show.
Yeah, hooray for next week! Ole, 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 ole. Bees elbows.
Oh, like the bee's knees?
Yeah, but not as good. I don't know how to text, so I'm writing my feelings on a heart. That's not accurate because if you didn't know how to text, you couldn't write on a heart. Wasn't Valentine's Day yesterday? Oh, this heart's broken.
Oh,
It's a broken heart. And it says totes because part of the word's missing. Rockstar! That's real. Love you spelled with a U.
Oh, not with an L?
Yeah, the Y-O-U. That's ridiculous.
Oh.
All right. Well, I always enjoy the So-and-So Show. I think Jody and I laugh more at the show than you kids do. But anyway, listen, before we go, let's talk about our Bible story today. Let's talk about a few things that we've kind of even mentioned here already today in this video, okay? So we talked about our memory verse earlier, Colossians 3:12, that says that we are God's chosen people and we're holy and we're dearly loved. So we're to put on tender mercy and kindness as if it was our clothes. We're not to be proud, but be gentle and patient. So in our memory verse here, what did our activity have to do with this memory verse? Now think about it. What did our memory verse have in common with this activity that you were supposed to do with your parents at the beginning? Yeah, the verse says, put on tender mercy and kindness as if they were your clothes. So we were trying to put on as many as we could in that 3-minute segment there. So what does it mean to clothe yourself with kindness? What does it mean to clothe yourself with kindness? Well, with our clothes, we have to put them on. And we don't put our shoes on the wrong feet because it feels weird when we walk. And we don't put our pants on backward. And we don't button our shirts crooked because that's just weird. We're careful with how we put it on. And we need to be careful with how we clothe ourselves with mercy and with kindness. And we need to make sure we're putting it on because that's one way that you and I can show the love of Christ to others is how we treat them. Remember, that's kindness. It's showing others they're valuable by how we treat them, okay? So in our story today, who clothed themselves with kindness and what did they do to be kind to others? Who in our story today clothed themselves with kindness and what did they do to be kind to others? Well, Ruth, she chose to stay with Naomi. Boaz was kind because he allowed Ruth to gather food. And Ruth and Boaz invited Naomi to live with them. So there was all kinds of kindness being shown in our story today. All right, here's another question for you. Why is it sometimes harder to be kind to the people we see all the time and easier to be kind to the people that we don't really know very well? Why is it so hard to be kind to the people we know best and it's easy to be kind to the people we hardly know? Well, I think there's a lot of different answers for this. When we hang out with the people we know the best, the more we hang out with them, the easier it is to get agitated with each other or to get on each other's nerves. And sometimes when we meet people for the first time, it's just in our natural tendencies to want to be kind to them and be friendly because we don't really know them that well. So, talk to your parents about this some more after we end this video here. Talk to them about the struggles that maybe you have of being kind to a close friend sometimes, or kind to your brother or sister, or maybe even being kind to your mom and dad. Just talk to them about it and enjoy a little bit of discussion time. Well, kids, look, thanks for being here with us today in this midweek Bible study. Remember, be kind to your family and friends. Be working on our memory verse, Colossians 3:12, and then put your right hand up in the air because I got a high five coming right at you, and I'll see you next week. Be good.